Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. So I am going to attempt to play around with my um, jelly plate, gel plate. I'm just adding some colors. I'm kind of mixing it up here. Yeah, I should have taken the bottom piece off so that it wouldn't slide around. It was interesting, a lot of fun. I am trying different colors. I'm making some Halloween kind of 6x6 master boards, I guess, that I'm going to be using. Eventually I will decorate them. But for now, I just wanted to see. I think that's kind of cool. Some people wouldn't like those white lines in it. It's probably because I didn't roll smooth enough, I guess. But to each their own taste. I mean, whatever. So I'm just picking up. I don't know how long I'm supposed to keep it on there. I'm just playing it by ear. I kind of liked that last one that I did. So I was trying to figure out how I'm going to wipe it off. And eventually I do take the bottom off. The protectors that came with it, I left the bottom one on there, but in fact, if you take it off, the gel plate doesn't move on my glass plate. So that was, I made a lot of boo-boos on this first try, but I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've watched a lot of videos, but I'm not, yeah, I'm taking the plate, I'm taking the other protector off and laying it down, and that way it won't move around when I start playing some more. Right now I'm just kind of cleaning it off. But it was fun. It's cool how you can put the colors together, and the more experienced you get, sort of the better. Now this color that I am putting on there right now is vermilion. It's kind of a red, and I didn't want red, I wanted orange, so you'll see me take it off here in a minute. And because my plate is so big, I could have used more paint, but I'm just using some acrylic little, I mean, I have some big bottles from the dollar store, but I'm just using these little ones to try and use them up because they just kind of sit there when I don't use them. So you see me right now, I'm taking away, because I didn't want red. Because it's a Halloween theme, you know, I wanted orange. The only thing I regret not doing was adding green and orange together. That would have been cool. So, and like I say, I am new at this. I'm not sure how much to put on, how much not to put on. I'm kind of playing around with it. So, that's basically what I'm doing, but I kind of like how the colors all blend. And like I said, I wish I had put green. Green would have been better. There's later on in the video, I did make another boo-boo. I hope to remember. Oh, you'll see me here. I'm putting more orange on because I wanted a little bit more orange in there. I could have even added more than that, really. And using the tip, I've got a paper beside me where I clean off my roller, my brayer. And these are 6x6s that it was a 12x12, but I cut it into 4, so I got 6x6. And that way, what I want to do is decorate it and cut it up into maybe using them for pockets. I'm trying to get I was quite happy with that one. I'm trying to get all the pieces together that I want to put in a Halloween kind of junk journal. Halloween folder, Halloween something. And as I say, I'm learning. I don't know how long I'm supposed to leave it down. Am I supposed to let the ink dry more? I'm kind of looking at it and saying, well, where do I want that block? But yeah, it's a total learning thing, and it takes practice and playing around with various colors and making sure that I don't get too much of one color in that's going to change it too much. Again, I'm using paper, but I don't know how long, like, should I have left it on like a little longer so that the paint would dry? You know, the little things like that that I've forgotten from all of the tips that I watched and received. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. It's late. I'm trying to get this out for the next day. I'm trying to do more videos, guys. What else am I doing here? Oh, I'm just gonna clean it off, and you'll see it's not moving around so much because it's the gel is right again. It doesn't have that plate underneath, that protector. I took it off, but when I put it away, I put them back on. And being the person that I am, I noticed it's already starting to discolor, and I don't like it. I want it to be clear. But I've seen people with different ones that have they've used over the years, and it's well used. It's no longer clear. There's a little part of me that wants it to stay clear, but anyway, it's craziness. So here are the ones that I did today, and forgotten what I'm up to. I saw this video only once since this morning. Mom's in bed. Ah, yes, this is where I made my mistake. And I remember afterwards what I should have done. What I should have done was put some paint on the gel plate, then put my stencil down and take a piece of paper and rub it in, and then when I take the stencil off, it leaves the design that you want, and then you put, like I would put, so instead of doing this, oh well, what the hell, learn as you go. But I realized afterwards that it added, it was okay. But I'm learning, I wanted to try with a stencil, and then after I did it and after I was finished, I remembered, no, you're supposed to put the paint down, then you put the stencil down, you lift the stencil off, which leaves the design, and then you put your paper on your gel plate, and then lift it off, and then you get the design. But I didn't want it all over the place. So here I'm doing it in black. I did the other one in orange. So now I just want to do it in little pieces. Again. Oh my, forgive me for, yeah, I'm definitely a novice at this. But I mean, it turned out, I got a bit of, what I wanted out of it was just kind of little corners here and there. See, I liked that design. I didn't want it all over the place, but now I know I could have just pressed it in different areas, and oh well, I'm learning as I go. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what I was doing. It's just I don't think it was the correct way of doing it. Oh dear. I am hilarious, honestly. Well, I was, trying something new. And this is my scrap paper that I have that I use for picking up. And like some of the YouTubers I was watching, especially Carrie the Crafter, um, you can use these papers after you've, the ones that you use to clean off your brayer, and also these ones can be used later with all these different patches of paint that comes off of it. So I was glad I could do that today. I did it this morning, and Mom was quite quiet this morning, and she gave me time to play around with this without, being interrupted or being too demanding. She was actually quite calm and quiet, and I think she was having her breakfast or her snack. I can't remember which. So I'm liking what I can do with these. I mean, it's totally experimental. I'll be able to play with different colors. I'll be able to um, get more tips from various YouTubers, and some of the things that they do I'm not fussy on, and other things they're kind of cool. I kind of see I'm still trying to pick up more of the paint that didn't come off. But that's okay. I'll learn how to take care of my gel plates one of these days. We had a pretty busy day today, and Mom went right to bed. I'm so pleased. But I had to pause and voice over this because she was talking in her sleep. And I've never heard her do that before. So now I'm just wiping off I'm knocking things all over the place. So here they are. I liked, this background, this type of background for the Halloween features that I'm going to be doing with it. So I wanted to show you what I did. They're curling a little bit, but that's okay. They're almost dry. I'm just, trying to straighten them out. Trying to take the curl out of them, and that seemed to work pretty good. Okay, what else am I up to? See, I don't mind those cracks in it. That kind of is interesting. Where there's the white patches, the lines. I don't mind that too much. And, where I missed it on the edges and things like that, that's okay. They're going to be covered anyway. But I got the basic out of it, and I really enjoyed it.